Okay, so I have batch 3 set up for a 2A division. So this will be their last feed. Yeah. Batch 2 was saved. Batch 1 is on the way to being saved this week. It's almost ready. Taking its sweet time though. Yeah, so I'm gonna do that. Fix this cage and then head over to the office to start to put the second coat of undercoat. I must do that today. And then the other coat can be put later. Oh, and I also have to harvest these eggs. Okay. Just placing these eggies down. The yield is low. It's been really cold. But just like really thankful because we've come so far. Like I can't believe we're harvesting eggs regularly now. And I can't believe we have double digits of trays all making frass. And I can't believe we're harvesting kgs of frass every week now. So just gonna put these up and go home. That's all from me today. And see you guys tomorrow. Hey everyone, I'm back. Back in the greenhouse fixing the cage again. I've just sent it off to the tailor to get the zips put on to the front face. The back and sides are all done. Now I'm gonna do the top. And this is coming together really good. So let's get to it. There we have it, all in the right spot. This net is secure. Hey, very proud of myself for this one. You can see the bottom cage gets so much more light than these other cages, which will help boost egg production. So now just waiting on the top on this front net to come back from the tailor. Then I'll hammer it in. Yeah. Hey yo, just received the net. Time to put it up. That took way too long, but I'm finally done. So, time to put it on. Nice. So, it doesn't fit anymore. That's nice and fun. So, I'm gonna have to add some extensions at home with my sewing machine. But I think I can get the top one on. Okay. More batch feeding. This is batch 5. Yeah. This is their third feed. They'll be fed once more. And then they will be sieved. Alrighty, finished this room. Painting. Off camera because my phone was about to die. Soon the guy will come and put the gypsum up here. Now I just want to finish this room, let it dry, and then the guy tomorrow, I'll get him to sweep this whole place up, make it real nice. Then I'll decide if I want to put some paint on top or not. So time to paint this room. End of the day here, I wasn't able to get through this whole room just because the undercoat finished, but I did get that wall, most of this wall, and this wall over here done. So gonna pick that up tomorrow, and today I'll just pass by the greenhouse, then go home. Okay, I just sewed everything together. This is Wednesday morning using my sewing machine. Added extensions. So I'm gonna take this to the greenhouse and hammer it on. Okay, back here, gonna pull out the hammer mill from the store. This is our hammer mill. It uses a 3 horsepower electric motor. Works pretty good for the volumes we're handling. Anyway, yeah, so gonna grind up some waste. Just gonna do a whole trash can full so I don't have to do any more later. Get it all done today. Yeah. Okay, milling done. I'm gonna go home and put on a fresh pair of clothes. This is why I don't like milling. Okay, after thoroughly showering, I'm back. Time to feed, and we'll go from there. finally done. My gosh. Got the second net done. It's a little bit of a hack job, but it's gonna do the trick. So I just want to give a quick note about fly cages. In Kenya, there are two or three suppliers. I think one is Amiran of this. This is called an insect net. So this is like necessary for your greenhouse. It keeps most of the insects from outside coming inside and eating the waste and stuff and competing with your larvae. Now, when you want to have fly cages built, you'll need to get that type of net. And that's what we built these cages with that are working very well. Only issue is those nets are pretty expensive. So all the consultants will tell you, you need to get those nets, blah, blah, blah. I mean, and I think it helps the company, it helps the consultants in a way, I don't know. But one thing I've tried with this cage and just gone ahead and done to save costs is buy a mosquito net for 600 shillings and then just cut it up and stick it on here like so, and the bugs really can't tell the difference. In fact, this mosquito net lets in more light than the insect net over here, and more light equals more reproduction, more eggs, more larvae for your facility. The only drawback I would say is mosquito net is quite flimsy. So I'm not sure how long this will be durable, but I just want to say if you're looking to start, or you just have a pilot project, or you're strapped for finances and can't afford to buy a huge roll of insect net, which is only sold in bundles for like 16,000 shillings, and you just need to build one fly cage, you can just buy a mosquito net for 600 shillings. This wood, slap it together, and the flies really wouldn't be able to tell the difference. At least that's my hypothesis. So if you're looking to save costs, maybe this is something you could look into. And to get the zips, I just had a tailor in town slap them on there, and then I just did all the assembly myself. Hello everyone, this is Thursday. So I was in the house till about noon today, editing videos and applying for my US visa to go to college eventually. So I'm doing a gap year this year and doing this business. Right, so today I'm gonna harvest more eggs from these other cages. I'm really happy to see their progress because there's a lot more flies in the cages. I was getting concerned maybe flies were flying out or something, but I think they just hadn't emerged yet. So I'm glad flies are starting to emerge a lot more, especially in these cages. So I'm gonna take a look at what the yield is like today. Another really exciting thing is we're gonna be selling our pupae, our larvae, for the first time to Kaniha's mom. Actually, she's a pig farmer, she needs lots of feed. Feed prices are crazy right now. So I think it's gonna definitely be less than 20 kgs, but it's exciting to actually sell something. So this Sunday we'll be selling it to her. She said she'll pick it up on Sunday. So just gonna check on things in the greenhouse. I was going to visit Chanzi today, but I won't be able to do that. So maybe tomorrow or next week will be the right time for me to do that. I'm just looking at our ants, man. The ant problem is here, just keeps getting worse. But yeah, so today gonna work on things here in the greenhouse, especially on the shelf. And then I'm gonna go back to the office, finish putting that second coat of paint. I think I really need to finish that now. The gypsum's being put in there today, and then I'm also gonna feed batch 7. Finish the painting in there, and I think that will be it for today. Okay. finally done kind of organizing the greenhouse, feeding batch 7. I also just cleared up this shelf, so gonna go eat lunch and then go and paint the office. Okay, last coat of paint and should be good to go. Let's do it. Just finished the second and third coats, so that's the last of undercoat I'll ever be putting here. So gonna apply the undercoat by brush in the places the rolling thing couldn't fit, and then leave that to dry and we should be moving forward. Yeah. Okay, 3-inch brush, time to get those spots. All done. Gonna quickly run to the greenhouse, harvest some eggs, incubate them, and then that'll be it for today. The guy's putting the gypsum up for me. That should be done tomorrow. Quickly put the gypsum boards on, get the electrician to change that light to fit into the boards. And then that really should be it for the office. Everything's good to go. I still haven't decided if I want to put another coat of paint, but I think we can start moving things in before putting on another coat of paint. Yeah. Okay, I somehow got this all done, and if the video quality is pretty bad, I'm recording this on my iPad. So yeah, I got all the eggies in, everything I needed to do, got it done. Time to go home. See you guys. Hello everybody, it is the morning hours of Friday. Today I will be in the greenhouse. Right now I'm in the greenhouse. Today is today I've got to go back to the office, do some sanding and stuff just for the outside, and then everything there should be ready. And then here there might be some feeding, I'm not sure. So today might be a slower day, and then in the afternoon isipe. Okay, that's the plan. Heading to Chanzi now. Today at the greenhouse is actually a slow day. Batch 4 needs to be fed, but they'll have to be fed. They'll have to be fed tomorrow after batch 2 has been sieved, because there's just not enough crates right now. And yeah, I don't think it's worth it buying more crates like right now. So batch 4 will be fed again tomorrow after batch 1 and 2 are sieved and packaged for sale. Okay, on the way to Chanzi for real now. The other road was Google Maps giving me the wrong location. This road was just a few hundred meters behind that other road, and so far it seems travelable. Mangi's been helping me. That's the guy we met at the CP meeting. Follow this road and helping me with instructions. So yeah, it's going good so far.
So we made it, and wow, this place is huge. Like, really big. Makes sense how they do 80 tons a day. There's the trash thing to see how they made theirs. Yeah, might want to copy that design. Looks really low cost. Yeah.
Like here they're too small and there they're too big. They are harvesting their sweeting. Yeah. Dark. Amazing trip to Chanzi. I think they've really given us a nice model to follow as we go forward and expand. Yeah, it's not gonna cost as much as really expected. So yeah, this is really great news. Yeah, can't wait to apply it, and just thanks so much to Mwangi and Chanzi for being so open and generous in sharing their resources. Yeah, so that was a very productive trip. Heading back to the school now. Okay guys, very exciting, very good update. So after visiting Chanzi, like, we're basically gonna change everything we do here. So Chanzi's greenhouses are so simple, so cheap. Their feeding systems are so cheap and like maximized. Essentially they just use like a really rudimentary greenhouse to feed their larvae. They don't care about temperature in those greenhouses, as long as within the soil it's not above 60 degrees, which is super rare. And they just batch feed. Like one greenhouse, like about 17 meters by whatever, could take 7 tons of waste. And yeah, and 7 tons, and then 12 days they're done eating. You have about a ton of frass, like right there, just ready. So even with our waste to frass conversion ratio of 10%, that would still be 700 kgs of frass, which is numbers we have never had about. Don't you know that? Anyways, so we're literally gonna start building the new greenhouse right next to this current greenhouse. Okay, I just talked to the head honcho, also known as my dad. So he showed me where we're gonna put where we should start. Let me show you. Greenhouse, and then over here is an area where the slab is already made. So I think ideally I wanted to do it on that side, but for really cheap, I think we should just start over here. So all of this is compost, by the way, so this will need to be moved somewhere. So we're gonna see how long it is, and then we can just then we'll put that special type of greenhouse right over here, cover it, and we'll start doing the kind of trials over here. Then if it goes well, plop, build on that other side. And ideally we should be able to build on that other side with the money generated from this. Yeah, so that's the plan going forward. That's the plan. So good plan, good ideas. Yeah, really looking forward to that. So I'll keep you guys updated on how that construction goes. Okay, so at the greenhouse today, basically we'll be scoping out that land behind this greenhouse to see whether we can put one there and how much it will hold, and also starting to do some experiments, especially regarding the neonates.
Instead of incubating them immediately, I'm going to start, first of all, taking them out, letting them hatch, and just drop into a tin where I can weigh them. And then once I have how many grams of neonates I have, I can start calculating how much wheat bran to give them and water using Chanzi's ratios.
Hello everyone.
Hi.
Okay, we're back here in the greenhouse. Today, Kenya's gonna be helping us sieve.
Yep.
And then we'll be selling some the livestock feed to his mom, which is our first sale ever. So Kenya's gonna get to work on that, and I have some other things to do. Then I'll come back in here and help him. Okay, look at all this fertilizer. Look at all this livestock feed, guys.
Wow.
This will soon be in chicken stomachs.
High protein level.
Yeah, so we're gonna weigh this and then give it to Kaniha's mom. Okay guys, so the total is a whopping 4 kgs, which is 200 shillings. So
But we'll
Yeah.
be bigger and better next time.
yeah, so we can pay for our matatu home and yeah. Anyway, so we're gonna give this to Kaniha's mom. And we made 200 shillings. Woo!
First sale. High five.
First sale.
Boom.
Okay. All right, see you guys, that's it for today. So let me tell you the plan for expansion. We're gonna cut this greenhouse almost in half. That half will be for the flies just to fly around and have babies. And then this half will be for incubating eggs that we harvest from there. And then on the other side, out here, so then basically this whole house will only be for flies and incubation. Then back here, it's gonna be another greenhouse, which should be completed by Tuesday, where we will do huge batch feeds of basically everything we have, and where they will feed and we will harvest from back here. So that's how we're gonna expand. We should bring in enough penny from that, since we're not paying rent, to build another greenhouse here, and then literally this single house will be able to provide all of that for both this greenhouse and the other greenhouse, and multiple other greenhouses if we want. We basically just will control our population and sell most of it, because there'll be too many pupae and larvae for us to even keep in our population. So that greenhouse over there will likely be able to do 7 tons of waste every 2 weeks, which is really good, because we don't make money, so now we can start making money, hopefully. So 7 tons is about maybe 1,000 kgs of frass, and then another 1,000 of livestock feed. And that livestock feed goes really quick. Frass I'm not so sure about, but the livestock feed I'm definitely sure that one will sell real good. So that should be built next week, and then from then on we really should just be producing real well. The only thing that I'm slightly nervous about is acquiring waste. So good, very good progress, and I'm very excited. Okay.